Day of the Dead, the original, is a 1985 horror film that was once again written and directed by George Romero. Now, the plot this time around is the zombie apocalypse has been going on for a little while, and we follow this group of characters, some military soldiers and some scientists. And not only are they trying to survive for as long as they can, but the scientists are trying to figure out a way to domesticate the zombies. Because clearly there is no real cure to this. I mean, how would you be able to cure dead people walking around? So they're just trying to make them in a state where we can all live together. Basically, they don't have the need to feed anymore. So what I thought of the original Day of the Dead was, actually, I like this movie. I did. What I liked the most was following this group of characters. You have the military soldiers who, for the most part, are assholes or dicks, but you kind of understand it. I mean, usually I would frown upon characters like this because they're just such assholes to the scientists especially. And it's like, guys, you need these scientists to do what they have to do. You need them to take as long as they want. You need them to do whatever the fuck they want because they're our only chance at survival. I get being impatient, but there was some point, especially the commander, played by Joseph Pilato. He was such an asshole. So many times where he threatened to kill these people if they didn't listen to him, and I'm like, wow, stop being a douchebag. Let's worry about fucking surviving here. The main character, played by Lori Cardilli, she had to go through a lot in this film. Not only getting it from the military soldiers, but also her fellow scientists who, this one guy that they call Dr. Frankenstein, because he has his own sort of pet project. Because like I said, they're trying to domesticate zombies because nothing else is really working. And he has this zombie he calls Bub. And Bub doesn't have really a need or an urge to eat people. He just kind of sits there, and somehow this doctor has him like playing with the telephone, almost like he knows what it is, or with a razor, almost knowing how to shave himself, or this one moment where he's showing him how to use a gun. Boy, does that come into effect later on. But this Bub zombie, I really like this zombie. I mean, sure, again, he was a zombie, so it wasn't a whole lot to him, but just the idea of having a zombie either evolve to this point where he's not just a mindless flesh-eating creature, or the fact that maybe just this one particular zombie was able to fight all of those urges that most zombies have, and maybe there's some type of thing, some type of immunity to this creature. Who knows? But again, I like the idea a lot. It was different, it was original, it was fresh, it brought something fresh to this genre and series. Some of the characters, like I said, I didn't like the military guys because they were assholes. And even one of the guys who Lori was like really hell-bent on helping, but he was kind of a dick to her. I just was like, why are you helping this guy? He's an asshole. Terry Alexander, he is this black guy in the movie, and I was happy originally to see him because I'm like, George Romero loves to have a black guy be one of the heroes, if not one of the lead guys in the film. But this guy wasn't really the lead at all, and I'm not disappointed by that, really. I was more disappointed that he had this sort of Jamaican accent, and it was just really fucking annoying. I wanted to like him because he was the only black character here, but I just couldn't get past his accent. I know, it probably sounds a lot worse than I'm meaning for it to sound, but again, I had to admit it was a little bit annoying. As far as the pace and flow of the film, I wasn't really bored, and I know I criticized the first two films for being a little slow at times, but it wasn't like this movie had a whole lot of zombie action. It didn't seem like a whole lot happened till the end, but I think I was just so interested in the story and seeing what these scientists were doing with the zombies and how that all played out, and just watching these characters barely be able to work together. All of that, I thought, made for a decent pace. It's only like an hour and a half long, so again, to me it went by quick. So, once again, the original Day of the Dead, I quite enjoyed this film. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen this film. What did you think of it? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!